Hello, my name is Nathan and I'm going to be teaching you how to do the fry scream today. Now, to give you a demonstration of what the fry scream sounds like, here you go.
This wretched, plain shadowed by the mouse, dark so well, and bond so black beyond the spell of a withered witch's spell.
Okay? That's more so the high range of it, but you can do low range as well. I can demonstrate that.
We the people would rather not have conflict.
Okay? So just to give you an idea, it sounds like crap. I've been practicing for an hour already, so I'm a little tired of it. But anyways, your basic technique to start is you're going to need to push from your diaphragm. If you don't push from your diaphragm, you will completely screw up your vocals. And you will blow them, you will have a hard time talking, things like that. Okay, so you need to push from your diaphragm. So an easy way to do this, very, very simple. Lay flat on the floor, put a shoe on your chest, and shoe right, like midway on your stomach, like right on your belly button. And lay, when you're laying flat on the floor, have your buddy, your mom, your sister, doesn't matter, watch you. And try to make it to where only the shoe that's on your stomach is moving while you're breathing. Because there's two different ways people breathe. Through their shoulders and expanding their chest. And this really opens everything up, but it's a shallow breath. You only fill half of your lungs with it. Whereas when you breathe with your diaphragm, it pulls the air down into your lungs. So it completely fills your lungs. So that's one little technique for getting it. Then the next two things that you're going to need is something to drink. For me, I've got orange juice. Then you need a pen. Okay. So let's go over this. First, when you're fry screaming, you're going to be drinking liquid. Stay away from milks and stuff because it'll clog up your throat. So you'll always be clearing your throat, which, we don't want that if you're playing live. So, something without milk, dairy products, stuff like that. So, to start, get everything moist, drink. You're going to be sipping on water the whole time that you're doing this. The next thing that you're going to need is a pen or pencil. Okay, now that you have that stuff, I'm going to be going over the technique. You're going to start by making an R. And you're going to slow it down. Once you have that creaky door sound, nailed, you're going to take the pencil, you're going to stick it in your mouth. Keep your tongue below it. And the easiest way to describe this is you're going to push with your diaphragm, and the sound's going to go over the pencil. So it's going to be in the back of your throat, or mouth, going over the pencil. So let me just demonstrate what that is. Now, basically, this is going to be the hardest part of learning fry. If you can get this down, you can master fry. It's that simple. The reason why you use the pencil is it teaches you the proper mouth formation and where you generate the sound. Now, no one else that I've seen on videos have explained that, so now you know. The next thing that you need to do is try to say raw, alright? Then once you can say raw, try to get rid of the R. So you're breaking it down, so you're learning more words. Because with fry, it's very difficult to enunciate words and to say words. But let me demonstrate. Now it kind of all sounds the same. That's just because of the pencil. But once you have that basic technique and where you're starting to say raw and ah over the pencil, get rid of it. Alright? Now, you're going to try to be doing the same technique, but without the pencil. So stick with raw and ah.
Row! Yow!
Okay? If that makes sense, good, you can move on. If it doesn't, pause, rewind, do whatever you need to. Now, it's going to take time in order for you to build your range. You're not just going to have this massive high right away and this super deep low. You need to work on it. And another thing too is when you start off, you're going to sound like crap. And when you start off, you're going to be extremely quiet. Don't worry. I promise if you practice 5 minutes a day, you're going to not only get better, you're going to get louder, and you're going to completely blow all your friends away, next time you scream a song for them. So, keep practicing, keep building on words, keep building your range. Now, when you're practicing, try to practice the songs that you know, and also to where you can still hear yourself. Now, what this does is, when you can still hear yourself in a song, you practice your technique more. Compared to if you can't hear yourself, you have no clue if you're doing it right or doing it completely wrong. Another thing too is you need to be careful of how long you practice, especially when you start. Because you're going to be callousing everything. I mean, it's completely foreign. Your body is not going to like it. So, your mouth is going to get sore and the top of your vocal cords are going to get a little bit sore. Stop when this happens. Drink plenty of water. When your body's saying, ow, I'm in pain, stop, listen to it. And if you do this, you will never blow your vocals. If you wake up one day and, you've been screaming all day yesterday and your throat still hurts, try not to scream that day. Or if you do, just do a little bit. I made the mistake of when I first started is I would scream hours on end practicing, and I blew my vocals because of it. So you need to be careful that you don't do this, because for me, I had to wait 4 months until I could sing or scream again. You don't want to do that. So I hope this tutorial has helped. If you guys have any questions, feel free. I will, be replying to any and every comment. So, yeah. Thanks, and good luck learning how to fry scream.